in the intimate level. This could be the homie that's a Capricorn moon, a sibling that's a Capricorn moon, or a chick that I'm dating that's a Capricorn moon. If we both Capricorn moons, we may have both been heavily frustrated about things dealing with money, stability in life, our responsibilities, what we got to work on by default. So if I'm dating somebody and they got a Capricorn moon, once I start, let's say I start venting or stressing about some shit that deals with Capricorn like related things, my bills or something, or something I'm working on or putting time into, they naturally understand that. Like, boom, how about you just restructure things this way? Because there is their natural response, the moon responding to respond in a more organized, structured way. So if somebody else is giving off some energy dealing with responsibilities or how they're trying to build something, it's natural for them to respond with different outlooks, or help them see different possibilities on how they could do things in a Capricorn moonish way. So, but that's back to what I was saying about both of their suns being in the same cusp. That could create ego wars, because now it's like we're both Cancer moons. We both got our suns in the same place, So now it's like, whose idea is better? Yeah, I understand what you see, but I think you should understand what I see. All right, so sometimes it get a little crazy, but with the moon dating your same moon sign, it could turn into trauma bonding, because y'all may have dealt with some of the same traumas. The moon deals with receiving and attracting, so whatever house you have the moon in, you're going to be attracting a lot of experiences in that area this lifetime. The sign that you have the moon in, you're going to be attracting a lot of scenarios in your life that deal with that type of energy. All right, so with them both having the same scenarios and circumstances in their life that make them comfortable as Cancer moons, I feel like it's so easy to start trauma bonding, because it's like they could get into a real serious argument, not be fucking with each other, not be talking or something, and then as soon as one of them call the other one, like, yo, boom, 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 like, let's cut it out, boom. It's so easy to just put all that shit in the past that might have been something that needs to be communicated about just to feel comfortable with each other. So that's basically trauma bonding, Y'all taking all the things that y'all done developed in previous relationships in your childhood, y'all playing it out in the relationship, but at the same time, y'all trying to be each other remedy through the process. But y'all just getting more toxic at the same time, because y'all burying a lot of these things. So, and it could be a tough thing to do even when both parties are putting effort into trying to, understand each other or whatnot. But that's the thing when we look at synastry. When you got too much energy with somebody, it's going to be a lot of compatibility, but it could be some tough clashes here from time to time, especially if it's the sun. So they got that alignment. They both have Venus and Scorpio. They both have Venus and Scorpio. So if you see their Venuses over there, they're in the same space. So Venus and Scorpio individuals, passionate ass lovers. They love deep. Once they love somebody, they front a lot of the times. Venus and Scorpios, they be fronting like they don't love the person at times. And that could be a defense mechanism to feel like they not putting themselves out in the open or feeling vulnerable. And then they could start just closing a person out, not knowing they doing that though. So that could add more to the nonchalant energy that he had, on the live, because it's like a lot of times Scorpios, Venus and Scorpio people, when it comes to love or whatnot, they could hold heavy, deep grudges with things dealing with relationships at times. It could be hard for them to get over certain things at times. When you cheat on a Scorpio, you really do something for a Scorpio, Venus and Scorpio person, like as far as lying or something like that shit, like another sign, whether the Scorpio forgive you or not, another sign will forgive you and keep working on that. Scorpio ain't never gonna forget that shit. Venus and Scorpios ain't never, like, it could be something that you literally ain't never gonna do again. That's not the sign that you really want to, of the placements or sign that you really want to deal with when it comes to them situations. So I do think they may have, you asked, are they twin flames? I do think that they have a soulmate, soul tie situation. I think the soul tie situation is starting right now. But I would say soulmate because the baby is a Capricorn North Node. So that means his south node is in Cancer, right? We just said Danny might be a Cancer moon. She's either a Leo moon or a Cancer moon. All right. And if her moon is in Cancer, that means her moon might be touching his south node. If her moon touching his south node, then that indicates a whole bunch of past life experiences. And the fact that they just had a child, a lot of the times, karmic relationships, soul tie relationships, they do things in order to stay connected because that's something they're used to doing for so many lifetimes. And a child is one way that could happen a lot of the times. So yeah, I could say they definitely might be playing out a soul tie situation. But I definitely feel like there's high emotion for each other. I feel like no matter how nonchalant the baby may have looked, that nigga don't like the fact that he got emotion for her. Let's put it like that. He don't like that. He probably in a state, and Capricorns get an energy where they just start feeling like things they did in the past is fucking up everything in their present. You feel me? So he probably thinking to himself like, damn, I really just had a child with her, this, that, and a third. Like, yo, I'm really tripping. Like, none of my other baby mamas be wilding like this, but like he probably yeah, Cancer moon too, so they just be caring too hard sometimes. So that's what's going on with that. You know, I think her moon might be making contact with his south node. And then yeah, they both got Venus and Scorpio. So yeah, I know once again Scorpio ruled by Mars, but when you put Venus in there, that's some passionate love. That's real intense love. So if they both got that same type of love language, this goes back to more compatibility, but they so much alike. They so much. Look at the picture that I got of them in the background. Look at the picture. They damn near don't even look like a couple. Like they look like they best friends in this picture. Like they look like they look like they the homies right now in that picture. So I know how that Sag energy is. That Sag energy is real upbeat. It loves to experience. It loves to stay be around people, places, and things that makes them feel alive. You may have a Sagittarius or like a Sagittarius, a Leo, say some shit like that to you, like, yo, like your energy be mad dead or whatnot, or like look alive, motherfucker. Like that, they may like saying shit like that by default. So I know with them both having that Sag energy, they don't worry about putting each other's vibe down in any way. That's probably how they started to fall for each other. But that Venus and Scorpio individuals, they have like a magnetic aura. People are very attracted to them. They're usually real seductive individuals a lot of the time. Venus and Scorpio women, Scorpio sun women, Scorpio rising women, Mars influenced signs. I speak about this all the time when we talk about Mars seduction and the aura. But, Venus and Scorpio individuals, they have real strong magnetic aura when it just comes to how they present themselves. Sometimes a lot of them present themselves in such a seductive, sexual manner, and it's subconscious to them. They don't start realizing that till they get older, and the people that hit on them, whatnot, is always saying something about their seductive look or whatnot. A lot of Venus and Scorpio rising type energies have that, like, quote unquote resting bitch face, real reserved looking face, but look real sexy to others. I tweeted earlier today and posted, Scorpios are very attractive. And the thing is, like, it's physical traits and whatnot, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but at the same time, it's the energy, it's the aura, it's the energy. It's just really charged up. Scorpios are real charged up ass energy, so when you put Venus in there, their charm can be very strong, so and when they love deep, they love passionately, they want to connect passionately. When we're talking about sexually, a lot of the times they could manipulate their partner. They could sexually have a whole bunch of control over their partner, through sex, through their aura, through how they just make individuals gravitate towards them, through the fact that they partner know that other people want them sexually a lot of the time. So they both have Venus and Scorpio. So the fact that they was together going public and all that created a baby. Yeah, that's why they got a baby. That's why they got a baby. All right. It's that much passion. It's that much, the love making that good between them with all the compatibility. All right. So a lot of Venus and Scorpio individuals, sometimes they be getting mad because it's like, damn, I really like this person, but it ain't as hot. It ain't as spicy. You feel me? It ain't as passionate. You know, Venus and Mars influence signs they seek that, they want that. You know, and we attract a lot where our Venus is at, so they could attract that a lot of the times, but it could start to turn out into them attracting the sexual partners, but not having the substance of their partner or the people that they attract, and not having the substance that they want, though. You know, so that Venus aspect, that's really important. Their love languages are the same. Their love languages are the same. They both may have had them, possibly both being Cancer moons, sun on the same cusp. They may have had mad moments where it's like, you know, they just opened up to each other about things they never opened up to, because they felt like they could confide in that person. All that water, all that Venus making contact in that water. So then they water moons and all that. And water loves to connect. So once you start connecting different waves, and water deal with the past, you start connecting past mode. That's how you fall in. That's how you fall in love. We grow now. We should know the ingredients it takes to fall in love. You should know. It ain't even about the love making. It's a whole bunch of things before we get into physically connecting. It be them long talks. It be the time, the moments you get off the phone and you realize you just told this person something that you ain't never tell nobody. You like, damn. I don't know how they got me to get that one up out of me, but damn. So yeah, they both got that Venus and Scorpio energy. I don't know, man. That's gonna be real intense. But this another thing that happens when you dating somebody, y'all both got Venus and Scorpio. It's gonna be intense power and control issues here. All right. So that's something that they gonna have to work on. And when you got that much passion and intensity in the same space, sometimes that shit could get tough. All right. But yeah, that Venus and Scorpio, they match each other's passion. You feel me? Now Jupiter sextile